Where did these? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm going to give people a few seconds to get in here. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. I wanted to jump on live real quick this morning. It's been a while for me going solo on live. So Teresa and I did a live last Friday, and Teresa had a baby. So we didn't go live on Friday. So I wanted to jump on this morning, wishing everyone a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Hope everybody's doing well today. I know what I'm not doing. I'm not in the kitchen cooking. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm enjoying my coffee. And typically, earlier in the morning, the first thing I do after I'm done with my morning routines is I normally come downstairs, I have a cup of coffee, and kind of just go through maybe some messages, look through some notes real quick before I head into the gym. So I'm heading into the gym shortly, but usually I'll take 15 minutes or so and just enjoy the moment and get my head in the right space. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope everybody's having an amazing start to the day. What I will say is this: we're also thankful that we woke up this morning. It saddens me every time I think about the fact that there are some that are no longer with us. And not that age dictates death. It's really about time. Did you really get a chance to enjoy? Did you really get a chance to enjoy life? Did you really get to live out your desires and your dreams? And so, as we have no idea what the time clock looks like, but what we can control is what we're doing every day. What we can do is control what we're doing every day to live the life that we desire and the life that we deserve. So, I don't question death, and definitely do not question God for what's happening, in people's lives. But what I will say is, while you're here, live now, enjoy life now, do all the things that you want to do now. I said last year, this will be the last year I will host Thanksgiving at my home. This will be the last time that I cook in my home. I said this last year, and I meant what I said. And this year, I'm actually get the opportunity to just sit back and enjoy Thanksgiving with my family, with my brother's house. And so I was so used to hosting and cooking and getting up and prepping days before and hosting everyone. And I said it last year. This is my last year hosting holidays at my home. And I meant it. Hey, Tay, pep talk, Tay, go girl. Tay is killing it out there in Atlanta, girl. Congratulations. I was just talking this morning because I'm just grateful to be up this morning because everybody didn't get that same opportunity. And between going to funerals and seeing people passing away, between social media and the blogs and all the negativity that's going on, sometimes you just have to breathe. So when I get up in the morning, I just love sitting down here. Usually I'll sit outside and just enjoy the sunshine and just appreciate the small things, because life goes by a blink of an eye. And so I just try to make sure I'm enjoying the moment of it. I promised myself when I got myself through what I was going through, every day after that day, I'm going to enjoy it to the fullest, whatever that looks like for me. If that's just enjoying this coffee, that's what it is. But I wanted to talk to you this morning because I did a 20-day gratitude challenge. And I think I want to open it up to my besties. I want to see if you guys want to join me in on a 20-day gratitude challenge where every day we post and share what we're grateful for. It could be the small things. It could be the big things. It could just be you're just grateful that your eyes opened this morning. And it really just got me to get into a space of really being thankful, just really being thankful for every day, and remembering what I'm grateful for. Sometimes we get up every day and we just go with the motions. There's no fun in that. I love getting up in the morning knowing I have a focus. I love getting up in the morning saying, oh, what am I grateful for today? And being able to write it down and talk about it. Thanks, Tay. I appreciate that. Love challenge, girl. Yes. I love a challenge too. Like, it keeps you focused, and I think that it'll be a good one. So I'm thinking about rolling that out. But I wanted to just say good morning, just say thank you. Woo. Life can be a journey, but it's what you make it. So anyway, I've been tracking down my Amazon package. I just don't understand. But I'm gonna leave it alone today. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what happened with GoPuff last night. But anyway, and shout out to Tiara. She cooked our pre-Thanksgiving dinner at our house. And so it was amazing. Like, literally, we did turkey. If I say this wrong, I'll get her to get on here. But Tiara cooked turkey thighs, something. Anyway, they were amazing. Rice, gravy, mac and cheese, amazing. Yeah, so we had a good kickoff last night. And then, of course, we had some tequila. And then we had some Bel Air, because y'all already know how I roll. This is how we roll. Hey, hey, hey. Anyway, Tay, I love you, girl. It definitely keeps us centered. It keeps us on track. I promise you guys, it just made me feel so good. It made me feel so good. And then it just encouraged other people to respond and to post too what they're grateful for. So I think I'm going to do this gratitude challenge. 20 days, only 20 days to get you going so you can get this into your momentum. The other thing I've been talking about is kicking off 2024 strong. And so my free checklist that I put together to start off 2024 strong, make sure you grab it. It's on my page. It's some great things just to rekindle and get you going for 2024. It talks about ways that to get prepared to network better going into the new year, or using the network opportunities you had this year going into the new year. It talks about getting more in the community, figuring out who do you want to support, why do you want to support them. It talks about getting your mindset together going into the new year. How do you prepare to go into the new year mentally? You have to have a plan. Don't just walk on into 2024. Walk into it prepared. So the checklist kind of breaks out all of it's great. It's some great tips. And then I got a bonus for you in the checklist that give you some tips of things you can do in your home and your office to get ready for 2024. Some of you guys need to declutter a lot of things. Declutter your house, your life, your car. Probably, some of y'all cars dirty, inside dirty. Some of y'all just need to declutter yourselves of some of the things that you're around. I was telling my kids this morning about being toxic. But anyway, I was waiting on this to come in the mail. I had ordered a journal that I wanted to share with y'all, but it didn't come. But the journal, I'm going to use it to put all of my affirmations in there and just all of my things for going into 2024. And what I want to be able to do is to go back and look at it later next year or at the end of next year, and all the things I said I was going to do. And since it looks like TT on here, he'll tell you, I said last year, this is the last year I'm hosting holidays. And guess what? I'm not hosting holidays this year. And next year, I'm claiming it now. Go to my page and like it. Go to my page and like it. I said for next year, I am going to be traveling for the holidays. That's right, I said it. Next year, I will be traveling for the holidays. I'm looking to get some nice Airbnbs, go be in the mountains, go skiing. For Christmas, I'm looking to be on the island somewhere. I'm going to live my life. I do not know when my clock is going to stop. I do not know when my time is up. And so because I don't know, I'm going to live every day as is my day. And so when I talk about live the life you deserve, create the life you desire, and live it now, that's what I mean. But anyway, let me tell you why I ordered getting ready for 2024. I'm telling you, get the checklist to kick off your 2024. But one of the things I talk about is getting your affirmations together for the new year. What are your affirmations? In the checklist, I talk about doing at least 25 affirmations. So I bought these from Amazon I am going to work on these today, even at my brother's house, and write down all my affirmations. And I'm going to put them in my bathroom, on top of my mirrors, as well as I have a journal. Since the one I ordered from Amazon didn't come or is out of stock, I have another one upstairs. And I'm just going to put all my affirmations like in a notebook. And I'll like put them in a notebook, and I'm going to just put them right. So I can just pull out my affirmations. And then I'm going to put stickies to say, hey, these are affirmations for wealth. These are affirmations for legacy. These are affirmations for living the life I desire. These are affirmations for being a mom, and really speaking into those things. And I really believe that if you do not have a roadmap, if you do not have a blueprint, it's no way you can lead your own life. So these are some transparent ones, sticky notes, so that they still blend, with my bathroom, and they still blend with any color journal or anything I do from Amazon. I can't remember, $4. So I bought a pack of these. These are my dividers that I'm going to use to separate my journal so that everything is labeled. So it'll be legacy, it'll be wealth, it'll be create the life you want, it'll be mom, whatever my top areas of focus going into 2024. And being a mom, that's like number one for me. Being a mom is number one for me. That's a non-negotiable. I get up every day, and my first focus outside of God is being a mom. And yeah, I'm not gonna cry on here today, but yeah, mom, that's it for me. So I talked about on a couple of my posts or videos about this has been a tough year. And so I look back and I'm like, wow, I pat myself on the back, but I'm still going through it. I may not always look like it, and I don't always look like what I'm going through. Thank God for that. But it's been a tough year, and a lot, most of the things that I'm going through or have been through haven't been because I would say LaTanya went and did something. When people around me hurt and people around me are going through things, that hurts me. And changing businesses happened this year. It was time to really scale and just do some things differently. So I'm so excited about all the things that I am blessing and going into 2024 that is based on the work I've done this year. I did order a planner. I didn't show this. Kind of decide if I like this one, but I'm big on making sure I have a good plan. I love marble. I love gold. I love green, like dark green. I love red. But anyway, I love marble. So I already know what my dream condo looks like. So get your planners, get ready for 2024. I'm going to be doing more lives talking about planning out your day, making sure you have your routines in place. And I don't know how crazy I am about this one, but we'll see. I might can make it work. It doesn't have everything in here that I want. Well, it does have, I like to be able to have a big calendar. This is okay. But I guess it'll have to work because one of the things I worked on this year is not spending money, unnecessary money. I've been very frugal this year. I've cooked more. Well, I ain't gonna say I cooked more. We've eaten in more this year than I have ever in my life. And I actually love it. I didn't realize how much home-cooked food tastes so good. I miss my dad so much. That was one of the things my dad did well. He always cooked. And so being able to spend this year cooking more in the house, eating more in the house, eating healthier this year, working out every day, or at least 4-5 days a week I try. I'm going to the gym after this live, even just to do some weights. Working on me, working on the best version of me every single day, but also living in my now and enjoying life and just being a mom. That makes me sad. I don't know why, because I felt like I have lost time, always working, always on the hustle. When I was in the nightclub business, when I was working in corporate America, sometimes I didn't give my kids all the time they need. I may have given them all the materialistic things that they wanted, but it's never too late. So guys, work on that. Whatever it is that, may have some holes in it that you want to make better, just go do it. And I just want to thank everybody for joining me. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going to try to do more of this. Try not to be a big crybaby and emotional on here, because I've turned into that. And I think it's my kids' fault. They've definitely made me more emotional than I've ever been. But it's a good thing. You talk about the things that's going to make you better, who's going to take you to not grossing, because we don't care anything about grossing $1 million. We want $1 million liquid. We want to see that money in the accounts. We want to be able to see it. So in order to be able to accomplish any of your goals or anything that you want to, you're going to have to find a way to be vulnerable. You're going to have to find a way to be vulnerable. And so for many of us, that's uncomfortable. But that's the only way you grow, is to be uncomfortable. It's almost like wearing a size 5 shoe and you need a 7. It's uncomfortable. So that's how life is. And so the things that I'm working on right now, I'm very uncomfortable. I have great friends, great besties. And somebody asked me that. They was like, Latanya, when you're saying besties, is that just for the females? Hell no. When I say besties, it's for all of you. I have guys that are some of my best friends, and they're my besties. So no, absolutely not. And honestly, the men are more brutally honest with me than the women are, which is why I had to relook at myself this year and think about doing some things differently, and doing things that really help people who really need the help, and really focusing on those people. So anyway, I'm not going to talk you to death this morning. One of the gifts that I know I have, as God has given me, is this mouth. And I will talk and I will talk and I will create videos and I will get on the stage. I will get on camera. That's my gift. That's what God gave me. Everybody's not comfortable doing that. That's uncomfortable for some people. That's not uncomfortable for me. And so that's what I'm working on. And then the other thing is just really being authentic, being myself, really focus on walking into my truth. And I'm thankful for some of my really good guy friends that have been very brutally honest with me and made me look at myself and gave me some very harsh feedback. And sometimes we don't want feedback, but the people who really love you and care about you, they're going to tell you. The people who don't, they're just going with the flow. They're going to agree with anything you say and how you say it. I had somebody who's never been to an event, never has been to one of my clubs, never been in any of those spaces, but was able to read me better than the people that are around me every day or have been around me every day. And so that told me was that, I need to relook at a few things around the tables I'm sitting at. And so as I'm walking into 2024, I'm creating my own table. I'm building my own circle. Don't really care who likes it, who do or do not like it. That ain't my business. That is yours. I probably won't be sitting with some of you this going into 2024. You'll probably see more of my absence, because if it doesn't do good for me, if it's not growing me, if it's not benefiting the things that's important to me, if it doesn't align with the things that's important to me in my life, if it doesn't align with my goals, if it doesn't align with my projects, if it doesn't align with my businesses, then it's probably a no for me. And in my checklist, I talk about being able to say no and be okay with that. Who cares? We live in a life sometimes that we're always focused on what everybody else is doing. I really don't care. That ain't my business. Just same thing about all the social media stuff. I'm in total disagreement that people's personal lives and these things are so public. I totally disagree. That is not fair. I'm going through some things personally. I don't know if I can speak on this. What I will say is that I don't agree with the laws. I don't agree with the fact that somebody can be charged with something and they're already considered guilty. I don't like the fact that it limits your rights and it starts taking things away from you and you haven't even been proven guilty. And if this wasn't personal for me, then I wouldn't speak on it, but I'm speaking on it because this is a very personal topic for me. And I think it's fucked up. Sorry, social media, but I think it's effed up. And we live in a world where they talk about the fact that, hey, sweetie, how are you? I
want to make a fairy garden.
You did? It's a beautiful day to do.
I'm going to make a fairy garden.
Oh, I just love it. Happy Thanksgiving. We just live in a world that I don't agree with everything. Why have a jury and a judge be able to determine your fate, and they've already been poisoned by what they've already heard. So how's that fair? It makes no sense to me. The world is just is it is what it is. But one of the things I will be working on after I get through some things that we have personally going on is I am going to be looking to, we need to change some laws. I'm pissed off. We need to change some laws and how some things are done. We're worrying about things that don't make sense to me right now, personally. I'm not going to comment on it because I don't want to offend anyone. But yeah, there's some things that just, why am I worrying about that when I need to be worried about this? Things that are affecting our lives and changing our livelihoods. You know, I could go on and on, but I'm not. But anyway, the purpose of this live, I want to talk about doing a gratitude challenge for 20 days. I hope you guys can join me. Every day we're going to be talking about it. We're going to be pulling out affirmations, all that good stuff, and just getting us on the right track mentally. Nothing in your life is going to move if you do not get your mind in order. If you do not get your mind in order, nothing is going to work. If I do not tell myself every day I love going to the gym, I love my health journey, if I don't say these things every day to myself, I probably wouldn't go into the gym. So I have to talk myself into it every single day. And then I start to really believe it, to be honest, because honestly, I do enjoy going to the gym now. Not my favorite thing, but I'm enjoying going when I go. Girl, yes, but the judge, I hear you. Girl, y'all have no idea. Yeah. I'm saying the same thing too. I'm watching social media like, man, you've got to be kidding me. And I'm not one to put stuff in the comments, but my kids are laughing at me like they're like, you're really commenting in the comments? Yeah, because I want to just share my thoughts. Somebody has to agree with me. Somebody has to see it my way. Everybody does it, but there's somebody else that agrees that how things are being handled is wrong. A person shouldn't lose everything that they have based upon what somebody said somebody did until they're proven guilty. It's not right. And I'm telling you, it's happening every day. And I'm not talking about social media and celebrities. I'm talking about everyday people walking around. It's not right. But again, I didn't write the laws. And if we don't vote and we don't get involved, then we're not going to see change. But on this last note, because I do need to get into this gym before I not go, it's almost 12 o'clock. I have 50 minutes, because I wanted to be done by noon, but if I'm not, it's fine. One thing I don't do is rush anything that's good for me. So if I'm not done for 2 hours, I'm in the gym for 2 hours. If I'm not done sitting outside in the sun meditating, and it takes longer than it normally takes, it takes longer than it takes. It is a season. This is our season to do some things different, turn things around. But the first thing we got to do is get our minds in order. We have to put some practices in place. We have to begin to really focus around the things that's going to grow us. And in order to grow us, we have to change our mindset. We have to change the way we view things. And that goes back to what we feed ourselves. So whatever you're feeding yourself every day is what's growing you. And so it's so important. And that's why I'm focused around this gratitude challenge. I'm focused around affirmations, which I've always spoke on. And then just making sure that you're journaling, making sure you have a plan, make sure you have routines, and morning routines and night routines. If you want to do better, if you want better, you have to do better. Period. And so that's important to me, to make sure that I'm able to share that piece of me with you, and whatever way that looks like. I'm not here to tell you what's working and not working in your life. All I'm sharing with you is what has been working for me, how I've been able to progress and be okay with things that I used to didn't be okay with, and just rolling with it. So let's focus on gratitude challenge. I'll be rolling that out next month. Work on getting your checklist so that you can start 2024 strong. I promise you will enjoy it. You will get something out of it. And the other thing is just begin to move into 2024 doing the things you already said that you were going to do. You know, let me tell you something. The time clock is already set. You just don't know when your day is coming, but it's already set. And so one thing I want my kids, my brother, my good friends to get up stage and say about me is that girl lived her life, and she did all the things she said she was going to do, and more. So I just encourage you, if you want something different for your life, for anybody that's beating themselves up, stop it. Get up and do something about it. That would be my advice to you. But enjoy. I'm going to try to do more of these lives because I kind of have gotten so caught up in me and just focusing on me. My life looks different now. Yeah, more to come on that later. We're not going to get into that either. When I tell you I got so much to talk to you guys about when we get back on the podcast, Don't Talk Back to Your Mama podcast with my daughters, we got so much to talk about, so much to share, to help people, to help families, to help mothers, to help daughters, to help relationships, period. And so me and Teresa have some projects we're working on too as well for 2024. So it's going to be a powerful year. This is our year of power. This is our year to really go into purpose and really start to walk and live in our gifts. So I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great day. I'm going to come back later. I'm going to share my affirmations with you that I'm writing up, and I'll show you where I'm going to put them at. Even if I don't get a chance to put them up today, I'm going to at least start writing out today and then showing you the journal I'll have them in, and then just prepping my 2024 planner and getting ready for that. But guys, I'm ready to get into this gym because Tanya likes being fine. And to be fine, I got to keep my body in order. I know a lot of people don't do social media, but if you send your information DM, I'll make sure you get it, because I get it. Social media can be draining. I said that last night to my daughters, just can be draining. But I try to always look at the positive, the purpose of social media. And I think I posted that on my page today. Use social media for what it's for. It's supposed to be to inform us and keep us updated. Well, you can do that. Just make sure who you're following to get that information. And then the other thing, use it to really create relationships and connections, to get to know people, get to know your audience. Use it to really build your community. Use it to create leads. Use it for the purpose that I believe it's for, and not some of these other things. I really don't care who you slept with last night, and that stuff, who cares? So yeah, I think that all goes back to who you're following. Well, guys, have a great Thanksgiving. I am so grateful to be here. I'm so grateful my brother hosting Thanksgiving this year that I don't have to cook. I'm just so grateful to be able to just sit and drink. Oh, I am definitely going to be sipping on some champagne and watching the football. Dallas is my team. I'm a Dallas girl. And so I'll be watching that and just hanging out with my brother, my kids, and my nieces and my nephews, and anybody else that wants to stop by. Cheers. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for joining me, Sharika and Tay. I appreciate your comments and your words. It's encouraging. At least I know I'm not alone, and I appreciate all of you guys. It's so funny because these are people that I've known probably most of my life. So thank you so much for joining, guys, and all of y'all have a happy Thanksgiving.